Welcome to this special Boost It with Bula Vida presentation. Mike Randolph here, coming to you directly from the far northeastern shores of the Bula Vida Nation, right here in southern New Hampshire. Before we bring on our speakers, I would just like to remind everyone that we do not offer medical advice, nor are any of our products intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Any income scenarios or testimonials shared are for illustration purposes and not intended to serve as a guarantee of income. Please see our full product and income disclosure statements on our website for more information. With that, it's time to get to tonight's sponsor. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Muscadine Boost. Grown and bottled right here in the USA with over $20 million in clinical research, a whopping 89,500 ORAC score. If you'd like to know what exactly that means, you can see your local Bula Vida ambassador for more information. With that, it's time to turn things over to our host for the evening, 26-year industry veteran, 7-figure business builder, the amazing, the one, the only, Mr. Michael Bazemore. Hang on just a second, Michael, as we get things switched around, get you front and center. Take it away, sir.
Hey, Mr. Randolph, thank you so much for getting us started. Ladies and gentlemen, super fired up, super excited for this absolutely amazing presentation that's going to take place tonight, the leaders that you're going to hear from. I encourage you, if you're listening right now, to please, share this on your page, because you never know who this information is going to be a blessing to. And with that, I want to get out of the way so we can get started. And I tell you what, I'm excited and fired up for the gentleman that I get to bring to the forefront to kick this off. This is a gentleman that truly is a documented global business leader, documented multi-million-dollar earning business, a gentleman I have a tremendous amount of respect for. 100% of the information, loves to have fun. But as I mentioned earlier, it's not often someone that has this level of success is still so humble and still so committed to helping others have success. And I tell you, this is the one thing that sets him apart from so many others. So I want to turn this over to my good friend, my business partner, my mentor, Mr. Andre Vaughn. Mr. Vaughn, are you out there, sir?
I'm here. Can you hear me clearly?
Loud and clear, sir. Take it away.
Man, this guy said so many incredible things about me, but I'm just so appreciative about your business acumen, the way you treat your business partners like family, and you've helped so many people create success, not just in their personal life, but in business over the last 2 decades, my friend. And so I'm not trying to tell your age, but I'm glad that I got a nice older big brother in my life, my friend. So, man, we're going to rock and roll. I have some incredible people I've invited to this Zoom. Guys, make sure you tag your it, share to Lottie Dottie and everybody. So many individuals are struggling with 2 things, health and wealth. And we're going to cover those 2 things, but we're going to give you some information, the same information someone gave me a couple of years ago that has literally changed my life. And so periodically, I'm going to bring some all-star contestants on this line. And I'm telling you, they are going to light it up. They're excited just as I'm excited, guys. We want to teach you how to simply boost it. And now I want to go through just something. And guys, we can spend hours talking about Bula Vida, but I can tell you it's 3 things that set us apart from a lot of other companies. And we're going to go through those things. And guys, I'm telling you, I'm just fired up to get started. So I want to ask you a question. What if you had the most powerful natural antioxidants, $20 million worth of clinical research, and not on animals, guys, on humans, $850 million of finished products that's ready to ship, vertically integrated system from seed to bottle, meaning from the beginning to the end, we have ownership of the process. It's grown right here in the US of A, experienced and successful team of experts, guys. And I'm telling you, when you think about those things, a lot of folks don't have it. And when I say, what if you had, I want you to visualize how much do you think it would cost if you had to set up all these things? Just with the $850 million of finished products, it just means that I can scale up in my business. Guys, I want to introduce you to a good friend, a mentor, Mr. Jerry Smith, a visionary and expert. But you know what I love about him is because he started in the bottle industry, the water bottle, in the water industry. And so when you think about the water industry, nobody wanted to buy water and sell it back in the day when he started. Those folks laughed at him. But I guess what? They're not laughing anymore because he got a part of $1 billion pie that now his friends and family members wish they probably listened to him. So when you take back in 2006, Mr. Smith, he was trying to find out a solution for his cholesterol problem. And so he rolled up on the muscadine, and when he looked at it, he said, man, I want to put some money into this. And you know what I love about it is that when I wasn't even thinking about muscadine, when my business partners weren't even thinking about muscadine, Mr. Smith was shaping up our futures, and we didn't even have to be there at that time. That's why I get fired up about that. And so I'm gonna introduce you to our muscadine grape. And I can tell you, I haven't heard of the muscadine grape past a couple of years, but now when I'm looking at the research, I'm looking at the studies, man, I'm so fired up that he was a visionary. And when you think about his track record, I mean, he developed muscadine best practices to grow and share to ensure the efficacy and health benefits that will preserve from seed to harvest. When you look at those grapes, guys, I'm telling you, in the harvest, I just get so fired up because I understand where we're going. Now, in 2008, 120,000 square foot state-of-the-art manufacturing facility that he built dedicated to the muscadine grape. Now, this is the crazy part. When you look at that, he invested $38 million before he sold one single bottle of muscadine. My faith is not that huge. Now, I've had plenty of visions. I knew it was going to work, but I didn't have enough faith to invest $38 million before he sold his first bottle. Now, do you think, Mr. Bazemore, and I want to bring you to the front, do you think as a businessman that he knew something that most of the folks didn't know, Mr. Bazemore?
I think what he had is a tremendous amount of faith, a tremendous amount of vision to do that, you know, just invest that on the forefront without having one product being sold. That is someone whose belief was really beyond himself. His belief was really about helping others. And when I think about that vision, I'm just completely awed and blown away.
Wow. And it gets better and better because when you think about that, Jerry knew the muscadine needed a strong foundation. So he commissioned the first ever human clinical trial. Now, guys, he put $1 million of his own money up first. So not just the 38 million, but $1 million on clinical studies, not on an ingredient, but on his actual product. And in 2010, Wake Forest published that first clinical trial. The muscadine had favorable results on cardiovascular system. And guys, it started from there. And it gets better. When you look at in 2014, somebody donated. Matter of fact, it had to have been $1 billion to donate $20 million to Wake Forest University that funded further clinical trials. But you know what? I get excited that Mr. Smith believed in his process so much that he put his first million up. Now, this gentleman who had benefited from the muscadine, he said, I'm gonna put $20 million and I don't have to put my name to it. Now, I don't know about you, Jenny Potter, but if I put up $20 million, I want to put my name on it. Now, if you could just share, when you first heard this, what went through your mind?
Oh man, it's just incredible that we have a product that's been around 400 something years that, you know, that's just changing lives, changing health, and that there's money getting donated for research because of the impact the product is having. I mean, it just blows me away. I would love to write a $20 million anonymous check, Andre. And maybe I'd put my name on. I don't know, how do you do it anonymous? You sign it anonymous? Like, somebody's got to know who donated that money. Like, serious.
Hey, I'm thinking the same thing. Mine's going to have my name on it, Jenny. I'm just not there. I don't know if I'll be there, but I'm telling you. But further clinical trials kept going from 2015 to 2019, 26 published research papers and abstracts. Guys, do you think that's a clue? Like, all of these things are a big clue because we just wanted to get more information out. And I'm so glad and grateful that the things that they were going from 2006 to 2020, all of us get the benefit from it. And it's huge. I mean, in 2019, over 1 million pounds of muscadine is processed from the Southern growers. Now, Renee Brown, a Diamond Ambassador. Now, when you think about that, we have $1 million pounds of muscadine. That's a lot of muscadine. What do you think the income opportunity could be if you were somebody who's pushing out the muscadine product?
Man, I tell you what, the income, I can imagine what it is, but it's going to be huge. It's going to be life-changing. It's going to be legacy building for everybody that gets involved with this. I mean, 1 million pounds of muscadine. I mean, I love the fact that, right now we have a product that the benefits aren't new, like that, as far as the health benefits, but man, the way that we're getting it out to the mainstream is new. And so to have it ready, available for us to take it to the world, we're going to be global changers and global impact company. So.
Wow. And this is where we all come in, folks. And I hope that you're sharing this, because in 2020, Brock Agee and Mr. Smith hooked up with Todd Smith and Mr. William Andreoli, so we can handle the marketing of it. I mean, these guys are great at what they do. And then also Mr. Smith and Mr. Andreoli are great at marketing and bringing it out. And then you can see just since May, what's been going on with the company, how innovative they've been. And I'm just so fired up. I mean, so many great things just happened today. And I can just tell that this partnership is something that we all want to get in alignment with, because we all are going to benefit. So the muscadine's time has finally arrived. Something that's been 400 years in the making. Think about it, 400 years in the making. And Jerry Smith started this in 2006. And now we get the benefit from it. Man, I'm so fired up. I don't even know what to do with it. But did you know we are currently living under environmental assault? And guys, when you think about toxic overload and the things that are going on, what about our babies? And we're not even paying attention. And we're breathing in all of these toxins, and we're not depleting it out of our body. We're not even gentle detoxing, but we have something for that. When you think about some of the free radical damage and the junk food, the pollution, the pesticides, cosmetics, the cleaners, the shampoo, the chemicals, something blew my mind. I said, I was putting some hand sanitizer. I said, this smells like alcohol. And I'm thinking like, man, people actually drink this stuff, but it was on my hands because folks have ran out of hand sanitizer. But guys, I'm just willing to boost my immune system. And, I want to make sure that those free radical damage are taken care of. And fortunately, we don't have to settle for being sick. See, folks just think it's okay, and it's not. And when you think about the antioxidants that are known to man, and when you think about some of it, a blood chemist and weight loss and restful sleep, I mean, folks don't get any sleep anymore. And the brain functionality. I mean, when you think about the immune system and sexual health and blood flow, I mean, these are things that we have to take care of, but we're failing. If I were to give the medical system, I would give them a grade. I would give them a D or E. And if I were to give the consumers that they're giving it to them, I would give them a D or E. Because right now, nobody wants to sound an alarm. We're just going what the white coat says. Oh, you take this and this has 18 million side effects and you're okay with it. But when somebody brings you a superfruit with all these great benefits, now you have to spend all of this time and say, wait a minute, ma'am, sir, you just took something on the bottle. It says the side effect could be death. And so we just have to do better job, guys. And I want to introduce you to our Muscadine Boost. Man, I'm just so excited about something I didn't even know about a couple of years ago. I mean, when you think about improved brain function and supports the immune system, isn't that huge right now? What about increasing the blood flow or promote joint health or support sexual health? That is huge. We want to save every marriage in America with just that one point, ladies and gentlemen. And Mike, when you look at that and you see what's happening to a lot of men with this product, I want you to just talk to the customers, and maybe somebody is sending it to their spouse or their husband. Hint, hint. Go ahead, my friend.
Man, listen, just the testimonies I've heard about the wives running from the husbands, hint, hint, as a result of taking this product. But not only that, just the improved condition and how great they feel, just because so many wonderful things happen when the blood flow is increased. And we're starting to see that on a more continuous basis with this product. So ladies, get your running shoes on, because, this product is doing wonders for marriages.
The running shoes. Well, maybe they don't want to run, Mike. Maybe they don't want to run. So I'm excited that I just want to reiterate, man, it's backed by over $20 million in clinical research. And when you think about that, for Wake Forest and Prestigious University to do that type of research, and we have the back. So I tell people, I need the research. What do you want? $10 million of the research? You want 20, you want 15? How much do you want of it? Because we had it. And guys, this blows my mind. The ORAC score, I mean, when you look at the comparison that our ORAC score with the muscadine boost is 4 times higher than mangosteen, 5 times higher than IC berry, 10 times higher than the blueberry, and 53 times higher than noni juice. Now go from a business perspective. There's companies that created $1 billion in sales in a year from things that were less, that were more inferior to what we're showing you. It doesn't, and that didn't even have the research at the time. Here you're in the forefront. I don't know who prayed for you, but you're in the forefront of something huge. And that's why I'm so fired up about, just looking at this and looking at noni juice, looking at mangosteen, looking at IC berry, and these companies have created 500 million to $1 billion companies. And all of us have a chance to not only take care of our health, but we can take care of our financial health at the same time. So that's a win-win situation. I want to explain to you about our trifecta of superfoods. I remember when we first talked about our ginger boost and our turmeric boost. I remember Mr. Smith, I said, man, what we gonna sell? He said, ginger. I said, well, what else we gonna sell? He said, turmeric. And he was so excited because he knew something I didn't know. I said, well, I don't cook like that, Todd. I mean, like, what is stuff gonna do when I'm gonna put it on some salmon? He said, you can. But at the end of the day, guys, look at all of the health benefits. I mean, detox the body, reduce inflammation, repair digestion. People don't pay attention to your digestive system. Do you realize that's like your second brain? And so when you can improve nutrient absorption, so many people are gluten intolerant and don't even know it because they have a messed up digestive system. Why do you think restaurants have all these gluten-free menus? Nobody sounded alarmed. You just one day went to the restaurants and now they knew. But how do they know and you don't know? Because they realize most people won't absorb the things that they take because of their digestive system. So we have to take care of that. And so when you talk about the benefits of our ginger and how it's good, I want to bring up Miss Renee Brown just to talk about how great the ginger, our core health champion. This is your time to shine right now. Congratulations to you. But I want you to just talk about how important the ginger and turmeric to our suite of products is. Over to you.
Man, thank you. I absolutely love the core. I always say great health starts at the core and the foundation. And I'm telling you, this is a holistic approach to better health, starting with our pink Bohemian ginger. Oh my goodness, this is not like any other ginger. As you can look at the picture, it's beautiful. It's a different color pink, but just the benefits, the health benefits alone for this ginger, chronic indigestion, improving your heart health, blood sugar, detoxifying your body. We have so many testimonies just off of this ginger. And I'll tell you, this is the most potent that you can put in your body because of the way it's harvested and grown and where it's grown. And then when you add the turmeric, oh my goodness, the turmeric, this is the best thing you can put in your body for inflammation, brain function, heart health. And again, it is not like any other turmeric. Again, it's where it's harvested from. So these two right here, when you add it with that muscadine grapeseed, this is how you make sure that your core health is, intact and in place. So I absolutely love it every day. It's in my system. And those that incorporate this in their core, man, their health has never been the same. So we just boosted everything.
Wow. And our company does a phenomenal job on packaging everything you need. I mean, when I think about a detox, I just say, I don't want to do a detox. Because one time I did a detox, Jenny, and I said, man, I'm going to go to the store real quick. And I got to the corner and I felt my stomach, I was like, oh Lord, let me turn around. So then I thought every detox was the same. And so when I tried our detox, I was like, wow, it doesn't even do that to me. And the great thing about it is I don't have to disrupt my whole day. And while these toxins, we're breathing these toxins, I'm doing something on a daily basis. See, you're breathing in toxins daily, but you don't have a detoxing plan. And so guys, when you look at our core health and the foundation, the EFA Reds and multivitamins, I mean, we have it all. And that's why I get so excited now. These are the new products that were just announced. OMG. I'm telling you, like, when I saw this, I was like, whoo, we have a lot to be grateful for. And Jenny, it's like when you first heard, some of these announcements, like, what were you thinking? My phones have been ringing off the hook today like crazy. Thousands upon thousands of bottles have been sold of all of this stuff. What kind of stood out to you of some of the announcements today?
Well, I gotta tell you that my thing that I'm most excited about now, I'm excited about everything that was announced today, like over the top excited, but we have a product that we just announced that you could put on your face to look younger, and you can take before you eat so your body doesn't store fat. And I was just like, that's crazy. Like, okay, so wait, we have something that's not only going to make you look younger, promotes collagen production, but also stops your body from storing fat. I mean, like, if that was the only thing that we had, and I'm telling you, everything we have is high impact, but if that was the only thing, I would be doing flips all day long. I've been doing flips all day long. I'm so excited.
Man, you know, it's so crazy that, do you know how big this is going to be? Like, to block a fat blocker. I mean, I really never heard anything like, I've heard that once you get the fat, you know, then we can have some things to help you, but to block the fat and the storage of fat, man, we are going to go crazy. It doesn't even take a visionary to know that you need to be a part of Bula Vita right now. Mr. Basemore, what kind of grabbed to you? I mean, I know the fat blocker is going crazy. What's another product that kind of took to you? Or if you want to talk about the fat blocker, that's fine with me.
I mean, just everything. The way Jenny said it, you know, when you can think about a product that has multiple applications, you know, anti-aging, you know, growing hair and blocking fat, not to mention the MGE, you know, when you look at that extract and just the things that we started to learn about that extract today and how that is 10 times greater than our muscadine pill. So when I think about the lives that will be impacted, we've already impacted lives with the muscadine, but just understanding the potency of this MGE extract, which is 10 times greater, that means that we can impact 10 times or more the number of lives out there. So, you know, it doesn't matter. We could talk about all of them, but I'm just blown away and excited because we really are going to impact and literally change lives. So it's exciting.
Wow. I mean, I'm gonna take the boost capsule. I'm taking the Sport and Go kick, the muscatberry. I'm doing it all. Renee Brown, what's something that just got you fired up?
Man, I tell you, when I saw and heard all the benefits, I just started, you know, getting tears in my eyes because I know how we've impacted lives already thus far. And then to hear how we can continue this journey and we have something for everybody, and then like something that can just boost what they're doing right now, you know, or get them through what they're, you know, stuck with as far as the keto. I mean, I'm just like so excited. I mean, I can't even explain it. I can, but I can't. I mean, I'm overjoyed. I'm sitting over here like rocking in my seat, like, yes, but we just have something that is just going to take everybody to the next level, health and wealth. And now is the time to make sure you get the information because we're going to change the world. I'm sorry. We're changing the world right now.
Well, listen, and all of you, my foodies out there, if you're a foodie, you better get that block, boy. You're going to need to block it up. If you quarantine eating, you're going to need to block it up and get all of the whole entire program because it's truly going to change your life. And so, guys, what is the major sign of poor health? Right? Obesity. Guys, when you look at the sign of poor health and nutrition, 70% of Americans would like to lose weight and get healthy. And it's just so upsetting that I've been talking to a lot of people over the last week and a half. And, you know, everybody that I asked, 100% of when I said, okay, I know you want to lose weight, but are there any other underlying conditions? And when you heard them just running it off, but the way they were saying it, as if I'm supposed to believe that's regular. And it's just so bad that people think it's so regular. And I'm just so grateful for that we have the secret to fat loss. We have two amazing coaches who really go to work. And we just saw a whole bunch of recognition, a community of people that's having fun, that guys would have got burning fat, gave you great energy and mental clarity. Just think, well, and it's delicious. We have a shake that tastes like cake, right? And a drink that make you shrink. And when you look at how sugar is the #1 addiction has to be out there. Now we talk about other addictions, but people really don't talk about sugar addiction. Some people try to starve themselves to lose weight, and you don't have to. I remember when they first said that they were coming out with a fat loss program, I was against it. I was like, man, I don't want to starve myself. I've seen a lot of my family and friends, they starve themselves. They have all of these exercise components under their bed. They lose 20 just to gain 40 right back because they couldn't keep it off. A lot of my business partners and family members, they still keep the weight off, like their weight that they had is on a milk carton in a supermarket near you. Like it's still gone. And I'm telling you, the only bad thing about this weight loss program, and there is a bad, that you got to deal with the new attitude of a skinny person. That's the only bad thing. I mean, people glancing here and walking and pivoting. And I said, man, I see you. You look good. That's the only thing. And when you look at some of the rewards that we have, it's because of these two. Guys, we have great coaches, Owen and Coach Christie. Man, they really care. I mean, we just watched a grown man in tears of the success of a lot of our Bula Fit champions. And when you have that, you have everything. See, so many people in this world are just chasing money or chasing, I got to do this so I can get this rank. But these people really care about the transformation and they're patient. See, in weight loss, you have to be patient because at the end of the day, you didn't gain this weight overnight. So you're not going to lose it overnight. But we don't have to take all day. And they set the proper expectations for the whole group. And look at these folks. The report card doesn't lie. When you look at all of these people that have lost weight, Mr. Bazemore, if you could come and tell your weight loss story, because it's a rumor that they say if you're over a certain age that you can't lose weight. I want you to kill that lie right here, right now, and share your success with the Bula Fit program.
Listen, man, most people, and I appreciate that. Most people think when you're over the age of 50, and we've been told the story, your metabolism slows down. It's harder to lose weight. You better lose it in your 30s and 40s. And I'm forever grateful for this company and this challenge, because over 50, when I started this challenge, I was 52 years old, and you really don't realize how bad you feel till you start to feel better. And as a result of this challenge, I have lost over 68 pounds to never be found again. And I'm currently 55. And when I tell you great energy, when I tell you no deprivation, when I tell you no starvation, and great mental clarity and great energy, all of those things I have as a result of this program, as a result of this challenge, and I am forever grateful. So all of you AARP members, there's hope for you on the other side of 50. Back to you, Mr. Vaughn.
I love it, man. And you know what I love? That they put it in different packages. So you don't have to think about it. We can have a tailor-made package for you because one of these packages will fit you. And we've had thousands upon thousands of pounds. We just saw the statistics today and it was mind-blowing. And one thing that I never take for granted, that people struggle with weight. I don't know if you know someone or if you thought about depression or if you have somebody that's struggling, man, with all of our suite of products. And Renee Brown alluded to it earlier, that it starts with the core. See, we're not the overnight that hurry up and lose weight and then gain it back. So many people having surgeries and they don't need to. And the crazy thing is too, I heard a young lady say, well, I want to lose weight, but I got to lose 50 pounds to 100 pounds just to get a knee replacement. So that's why you're using weight. Or do you just want to lose weight to be healthy? Guys, we have a lot of work to do and we need your help. We can't do it alone. Like there's thousands of people that are joining and we need help. And so the first step is to pick a pack. Like you have to pick a pack and choose to boost it. And at the end of the day, once you pick a pack, create your testimony and then share it. And so when you talk about the Bula Bucks, I got to bring one of the young ladies that really takes advantage of this like crazy. Miss Renee Brown, if you can share how excited you are about our Bula Bucks loyalty program.
Wow, I love this program and I make sure that all my customers, the ambassadors enjoy this because, I have a saying, if it's free, it's for me. And so if you can, get some free product credits for something that you're going to do anyway, why not? And so the company has put this in place. We earn free product credits and it starts the very first month you're ordering and you're saving additional money. So I love this. And so if you want to find out more about the loyalty program, please reach out. It's amazing. You need to have it.
Wow. And so guys, times have changed. Gone are the days of getting a degree, a good job, a go watch, a lifelong pension. Those days are gone. Right now, it's a time in the season to take care of your long-term financial security and working from home. And so many people are working from home right here and right now. And it's so crazy that a lot of folks who are working from their jobs, they say, man, I'm working harder from home than I did when I went into the office. And so guys, if you're looking for a side gig without having to drive strangers in your car, or residual income that pays you month after month that's forgiven, can you imagine like doing something 2 years ago and still getting paid for it right now? Like receive a part-time, full-time, or even a life-changing earnings. Guys, I don't know about you, but all the way from Canada, when you think about working from home and you're one of the masters that do it and work from home, like if you can just share the importance, why people need to open up to the concept of working from home. Jenny Potter, the floor is yours.
I gotta tell you, I used to sit in my car before work, and I had a pretty good job. And I would sit in my car and I would will myself to start the car and drive to work because I didn't want to go to work. And now every day I jump up out of bed excited. You know, the first thing we do is we take our vitamins, we have our drink, we feel good, we infuse our body with health products that make us feel good. And then we get to share with other people how not only that they can feel good, but also how they can earn money from home. Like the best day that ever happened to me was the day that I decided to do this side hustle full-time from home. I don't even build in Canada. I build in the US because I do that online. So my commute to the office is like from my bedroom to my office, which isn't far. And I get to just have fun and share with people how they can, well, now I get to share with people how they can block fat before they eat, or look younger with some incredible oil, or just have a healthier lifestyle. One of the things I love, Andre, is that we're not just about making money. We're not just about taking, product. We're about sleeping good, living well, sharing the lifestyle, and we all make money and get healthy together, which is so cool.
Wow. John D. Rockefeller, a billionaire a century ago. God, go figure, right? I'd rather have 1% of the efforts of 100 men than 100% efforts of my own. Think about it. Guys, we need more leverage in our lives. And this guy said it over a century ago. And so we got to boost it with our wealth. I mean, we have to work on owning our own life and creating a legacy for our children. That's what this opportunity is all about. Like, if you get enough people to where they need to go, then you'll get to where you need to go. And you don't have to be selfish. See, in school, they taught you to do things on your own. But our Plan to a Grand program saying, no, we're going to reward you for helping people. Can you imagine that with myself and just the leaders on this line, that if we help 17 customers together, that we can make $500 a month? Or what about 34 customers together? Do you think 34 people want to lose weight or block fat or make sure they boost their immune system? Absolutely. 34 customers, $1,000 residually. How would your life change with our help that you made an additional $1,000? That's what you have to ask yourself. Because I don't know any company that pays 20% on your first level and 20% on your second level. Why do they do that? Because they want this to be built for the 95 percenters, the folks that are struggling right now and paying bills. They want you to have a home, and Bula Vita is going to be the next legacy company, guys. And so 17 folks and customers, guys, $510 a month. I get excited, guys. And if you help 6, who help 6, you're right there. And when you talk about 42 customers at $30 a piece, that's $1,260 with our help. That's the key word. You don't have to do it alone. And that's what happens in corporate America. You feel like you're on an island. You don't really feel like you're on a team. And then you can do it over and over and over again. We have people within 30 days. Now, this doesn't say everybody's going to do it, but these are folks that are hungry. And my question to you is, if we don't do any of that and just use our products, you made a great business decision at the end of the day. And so we teach duplication with our help. And when you look at the income, it's endless. And that's why I get fired up about our opportunity and our compensation plan. And this is one of my favorite parts, Renee Brown. I mean, this pay setter program where you can earn additional $750 pay setter bonuses in your first couple of months. And when you look at $375 goes up to 2 people above you, so they're interested in your success. Renee, when you look at the pay setter, and you know how I feel about it, like what goes through your mind of the opportunity of our new people and folks to help new people? What goes through your mind with this part of the compensation plan?
Man, I love it. I'm like, man, they're just giving money away and they are behind us helping those that are getting started. When you can help somebody get that check, you know, within their 3 months of being in, and they get a check the size of $750 plus their commissions. It's unbelievable for them. And so that helps them to secure their position here, and they're not going anywhere, you know, and I like the fact that it's unlimited. And for doing what you're supposed to do anyway, you can match that unlimited to the first and second level ambassadors that you help earn their pay center bonus money. So I love it. You know me.
Man, this is crazy. I mean, when you look at all of the perks that we have, I mean, car allowances, you know, incentive trips. I mean, it's illegal in your state to pay for your own car. Mr. Smith, Mr. Andreoli said they're going to pay for it for you. Like, I don't want to pay for a car or a cruise in my life. For the last 15 years, I've been getting cars and cruises paid for. And I'm like, man, why didn't they teach me that when I was in college or my master's degree? They never even said this was an option. I would have started back then, but it's okay. Because now I know, right? Now I know what happens with the global cash pools. Global. That means I can get paid off the entire organization without even sharing it with them. Guys, I'm telling you, it gets better and better and better world-class recognition. Mike Bazemore, if you want to just touch on like the perks and what gets you fired up as a business person over the last 20 plus years at a high level, what gets you excited about the perks with Bula Vita?
You know, it's so much that gets me excited regarding the perks, because when I think about that and I think about the things that families are facing right now and how we've answered every one of those questions and solved every one of those problems. And then when you do that with our plan to a grand that you talked about, and then we add car bonuses, then we add incentive trips, and then we add, you know, rings, and we just continue to add more perks on. It only, you know, incentivizes you to go out and just really be a blessing to as many people as you can, because, you know, as Zig Ziglar says, when you help enough people get what they want, and in this economy is health and wealth, by default, you get what you want, and it's right there in all of those perks. So I love it, man. I'll throw it back to you.
Wow. I mean, the muscadine boost, the world's most powerful superfood with $20 million in clinical studies. Our Bula Fit program, and we have the secret to fat loss with a simple and proven system that works for thousands. And in our plan to a grand, that we're not going to just have you looking cute and healthy. We're going to put some income and money in your pocket. And so you're planning to quickly earn over $1,000 a monthly income and beyond with our help. And so that's why I say the time is now, guys. Like, we want to rule the world, but we need your help, right? You don't have to have any experience, no employees, no territories, no inventory. This is my favorite part, no income limits. I mean, now you have, you know, it's not no longer what if you had. Now you have the most powerful natural antioxidant with $20 million worth of clinical research. You have $850 million of finished products that's ready to ship, vertically integrated system from seed to bottle that's grown right here in the USA, and experienced successful team of experts. Guys, you have it all now, and you don't need to pay a lot of money. And that's why I get fired up, because I'm saying, man, what's the worst that can happen? I can make a mistake and get healthy. And that's what I said. I don't see what the big idea is. Okay, if you don't want to do the business, great. Guess what? Be a customer. We love you too. And we want you to tell everybody that you know and everybody that you don't know, because you want the people around you healthy. I'm telling you guys, I don't know if you're ready to get paid. I don't know if you're ready to go to the next level, but these are some of our packages. And it's so funny, Renee, Jenny, and Mike, a lot of folks say, well, man, I got to pray about it. Well, you prayed 10 years ago and we're here. And it's so funny. I asked someone, like, how much money have you made over the last 15, 20 years where this is a problem? And if one of these prices are a problem, then maybe you need to change your circle and change your behavior pattern. See, some people can't afford to make their own decisions. And so you need a team of people. I'm just so grateful that when I got in business, I had to pawn my school ring. Now, did I want to pawn it? Absolutely not, but I knew I need to make a sacrifice. And from that sacrifice of me pawning my school ring, a ring that I love, I've gotten 6 other rings like this. I mean, 6 other rings that the companies have given me from that one sacrifice, much bigger and much better, all because I made a sacrifice. We have some amazing products. The Fat Blocker is going crazy. A lot of announcements, but the products that we had were already life-changing. I need you to get back with the person who invited you here. And I'm telling you now, you need to get started today. I mean, we're perfect timing, robust training, powerful tools, and experience that you can trust. Our management team is second to none, and they treat us all like a family. And so, guys, we appreciate you and the guests for spending a little bit of time with us. Jenny Potter, Renee Brown, and Mr. Michael Bazemore. I appreciate you so much. We have a lot of work to do. A lot of people, my phone's texting, a lot of folks that we have to help. Get back with the person who invited you, and I want to be the first to welcome you to our Bula Vita team. Boost it.